Hi everyone, my name is Emily Terpak and I'm a realtor in Philadelphia and the surrounding suburbs in Pennsylvania and South Jersey. In this video, I'm going to give you a rundown of what goes into buying new construction and just things to be aware of as a buyer. So continue watching to get a better understanding. Any buyer who is looking at new construction must have a flexible timeline. If there is one thing you can guarantee, it's that construction is going to be delayed. No matter who the builder is, timelines always get pushed out. Certain material can be on back order, the electrical inspector can't come for another week to close out the permit, and now the drywall insulation is delayed, things like that. The reasons are endless, but it's almost certain that your original closing date will be moved out. The next thing to know when buying new construction is that the earlier you get in, the better pricing you'll get. If you're buying a house in a new construction development, sometimes they'll break it down into a few different construction phases. Phase 1 will be the first set of houses that are being built. And once phase 1 is close to wrapping up, now they'll launch the second phase of houses and so on and so forth. In this scenario, builders take the opportunity to do something called elevator pricing. This means as phases sell out, the subsequent phase will increase in price. Therefore, the earlier you get into the development, the lower the price will be. It's important to note that builders may open up the first phase right before or as they're breaking ground. As a buyer, this means you're putting an offer in on a home based on floor plans, renderings, and maybe a few tile or floor samples you choose from, but that's it. And while getting in this early has its risks, it also has its rewards. As I said, prices will most likely increase as phases sell out. That means by the time you close on your home in one of the earlier phases, it could instantly be worth more based on the new houses that they're currently building in the future phases. In terms of getting a mortgage, some lenders won't finance early phases. That is because this is the riskiest time for a lender to finance a house. The builder may still need to sell tens or even hundreds of units, and the development could go belly up. So oftentimes developments will have a preferred lender that they'll encourage buyers to use for their development, especially in the beginning. That's because this lender has already vetted the builder and has already looked into their finances and feels comfortable, about funding the loans. When you can, I recommend researching the builder. Now, this one can be a little tough depending on the builder. If they're a brand name, you can research them easily enough. But some builders will create a new LLC for every single project they do. So in that case, it might be hard to find information or reviews online. Nonetheless, you should at least try to do your homework. Another way to do your due diligence is by asking the builder if they have other projects underway that you can tour through. This is your opportunity to see what their finishes are like and their craftsmanship. Now, this isn't always possible, but it's definitely worth asking. On new construction, you do have the ability to get a home inspection. Personally, I wouldn't skip this part. Not because anything major will come up, although you definitely want to avoid that too, but this is your time to be a little picky. Remember, you're buying brand new construction. So with this report, you can create a punch list of items that need to be addressed by the builder, including cosmetic blemishes. And be sure to ask when the punch list items will be complete. Sometimes builders will do everything before closing, and sometimes they will add a clause in there that they'll finish everything within 30 days of closing. If you're buying ground up brand new construction, your house will most likely come with a builder's warranty. Typically, I see 1-year warranties, but you might also see a longer term warranty for a roof, etc. It would be good to see what the warranty consists of up front before you put your offer in. Some builders will even fix nail pops in the wall as the house settles within the first year, things like that. When buying new construction, expect to pay the most of any house in that area. That's because new construction is brand new. a new foundation, a new roof, new floor joists, new insulation, new electrical, new plumbing, new HVAC, and so on and so forth. New construction is always going to be worth more than an older home of equal size in the same area. So don't be alarmed if you're not seeing comps, which means, comparable homes that have sold recently in that area, if they don't quite match up numbers wise to your new construction house. Because sometimes this can lead to an appraisal issue if you're one of the earlier phases. If you're buying in a later phase, the appraiser can use a house from an earlier phase to comp your home. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tap that like button and click here to subscribe. And for more videos, click here and here.